So we all know that unfortunately there are some idiots on cruise ships from time to time, whether it's the largest cruise ship in the world or the smallest, or even in this particular case for today's news, a cruise ship ferry hybrid. So we have some idiots that decided to break a rule, a major rule on board a cruise ferry over in Europe. And we got video proof of it because they decided to record the entire incident. You know, I'm not a very smart man. However, I do believe in common sense. But when it comes to these particular guys, as Mama always said from the famous Forrest Gump, stupid is as stupid does. Now, before I show you this very quick and incriminating video clip, because yes, what's happening in this clip is a very criminal offense on board cruise ships. You got a group of idiots. They are construction company workers. They decided to take a cruise ferry on a ferry known as the Baltic Princess for something known as Selja Line. Now, when they took this ferry, for some reason, they decided to take a bunch of furniture. I don't know if they were angry or what. Allegedly, they were, and take the furniture and throw it off the aft of the ship. That's the back of the ship for you common folk that don't know ship terminology. And now, not only do they have to pay the fine as far as what the price was for that furniture, keep in mind this is what you would know as like fireproof or fire safety or hazard furniture. So it is a little bit more pricier when it comes to actual furniture. Now, there are potential criminal charges being filed, potentially anyway. Nothing has been confirmed, but either way, you have these idiots that decided to record the entire incident. There's about 5 of them. So I want you guys to take a look, and we'll talk about some more details after. So as you can see, these guys are dipped in stupid. Now they decided to throw this furniture off the back of the ship, and as you can see, it is hitting parts of the ship as it goes overboard. And now there are talks that there may be potential damage to the hull of the bottom of the ship, because as the furniture went in, it also hit the lower bottom half of the ship as well. Now, when it comes to stuff like this, there's a reason I'm bringing this up, because yes, this is a small ferry cruise. It does take hundreds of cars. It takes over 2,500 passengers. Ship was built in 2008, the Baltic Princess, and it does operate sailings between Sweden and over in Finland. But when it comes to this, guys, I'm bringing this up because this has happened time and time again on bigger, larger cruise ships. I have video proof of it. There was an incident. There were kids on board. I believe it was like a Royal Caribbean ship. They were just throwing things overboard like it didn't matter, like it was nobody's business. But I will say to this, what about the animals? What about the whales and dolphins and the sea turtles? What if they get hit? People don't think about that, huh? This just goes to show you that some humans can just be so nasty, and they have so much disregard for not only other humans, their fellow passengers that they're sailing with, but also the marine wildlife that is out there in the ocean. It could cause catastrophic damage over there to the ecosystem. And by the way, shameless plug here, I'm sorry, I just noticed that the Celebrity Beyond is right here. Beautiful ship. Speaking of Celebrity Beyond, I will be doing a group cruise, my first group cruise on board this ship on April 9th of 2023. I know it is a little short notice, but I'm telling you, it's going to be probably one of the best group cruises out there. We're going to have all types of games and prizes and get-togethers and festivities. Make sure you check it out. Link will be in the description box below. Now, in life, many would argue that some rules are meant to be broken. However, I personally believe that when it comes to maritime law and rules on board cruise ships, they should be heavily enforced to the most extreme extent, because when you have people like this doing stupid stuff, it goes viral on the internet. Naturally, there is the possibility for repeat offenders, and it's not something that you typically want to deal with. To be fair, and I'm not saying that I would ever do this in life, but we've all wondered what would happen if something large just happened to go overboard, not a human. How big would the splash be? What would it look like? Now, I'm not condoning this type of behavior in any form, but when it comes to this, I just say that this cruise line, right, this ferry, whatever it is that you want to call it, they need to go ahead and charge these people as soon as possible and whoever is going to be the judge in this particular case, bring the hammer down, because when stuff like this happens, again, it just seems to kind of rhyme, right? It's weird. Whenever there's situations that take place on board, I don't know if you guys ever notice, but I do because I do the news. Typically when something happens once, it seems to happen in like a pattern or a set of threes or fours. It's very, very strange. And I've seen personally people throwing things, yes, maybe it's something as small as like a cigarette butt or a piece of trash or whatever. All this stuff needs to be stopped altogether, and it needs to be enforced not only by the cruise line, but everybody involved. And we all need to come together and make sure we stop these evil people from harming all of the fish out there in the ocean. Either way, that's what I got for today's video. I know I threw a lot of jokes in there. I'm just having a little bit of fun. It's my last port day over here on board the brand new MSC Seascape. We are in the Dominican Republic, right next to the beautiful Celebrity Beyond. Remember, April 9th, group cruise. Make sure you guys check it out. And just know that I love and appreciate every single one of you. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. And if you've seen some idiots like this throwing stuff overboard, maybe not a chair or anything like that, but if you've seen them throwing anything overboard, tell me your story. Did you say something to them? Did you fight them? No, I'm joking. But you guys know what I mean. Either way, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I love all of you. I'll see all of you later. Take it easy.